Hey, welcome to your Monday basketball odds and betting lines report. 5 games on the NBA schedule today, and SBR has you covered on all of them for NBA betting odds, in case you want to shift focus from Monday Night Football. Here's a quick look at each matchup. All times are Eastern. Okay, so Pelicans at Cavaliers, covered by Dave. Arguably the best 2 players in the NBA meet in this 7 p.m. tip from Cleveland. Clearly, Cleveland's LeBron James is the best player in the world, but New Orleans' Anthony Davis could steal that title in a couple of years. Davis has been better than LeBron so far this year, as the Pelicans are 3-2. Davis scored the game-winning basket in a big upset in San Antonio on Saturday. Davis finished with 27 points and 11 rebounds, which are becoming typical numbers for him. The Cavaliers returned home of a 3-game West Coast trip in which they went 1-2. They won in Denver on Friday behind 22 points, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds for LeBron. Jazz at Pacers, covered by Dave. This 7 p.m. tip-off from Indianapolis has the lowest total on the board for today's NBA action. Makes sense considering the Pacers are 1-6 and ranked 27th in scoring at 92.4 points per game. They were held to 90 in Saturday's 7-point home loss to Washington. With less than a minute to play, Pacers starting center Roy Hibbert left the game with a bruised left knee. Keep an eye on this status, as the Pacers already are without a couple of other starters due to injury. Indiana is off to its worst start in 21 years. Utah is 2-4 and has been off since 105-82 loss to Dallas on Friday. Utah committed 23 turnovers, and the Mavericks enjoyed a 32-9 advantage in points of turnovers. The Jazz will be playing their second game in 24 hours, as they were in Detroit on Sunday. Hawks at Knicks, covered by Joe Catalano. If this 7:30 p.m. matchup between Atlanta and New York looks familiar, it should. The Hawks beat the Knicks 103-96 in Atlanta on Saturday. Kyle Korver scored 27 points to hand the Knicks their 4th straight loss. Carmelo Anthony led the Knicks with 20 points, but had only 6 after the first quarter. The Knicks led 61-48 at halftime before the Hawks rallied to take the lead with the final basket of the 3rd period. New York remains without injured point guards Jose Calderon and Pablo Prigioni. This game is nationally televised on NBA TV. Pistons at Bulls, covered by Joy Catalano. No opening line was posted on this 8 p.m. matchup from Chicago. Once again, it's the Derrick Rose injury watch for the Bulls backers. He missed both of Chicago's games over the weekend, a win in Philadelphia and home loss to Boston, with a sprained ankle. His status is questionable here. Frankly, his status is probably be iffy all season. The Pistons started 0-3 but have won 2 straight, both at home. Incidentally, both victories by the same score, 98-95 over the Knicks and the Bucks. It's the second of a back-to-back for Detroit, as it hosted Utah on Sunday. Last but not least, Spurs at Clippers, covered by Scott. The final game on Monday night is a 10:30 p.m. tip from Los Angeles and a potential playoff preview that will be televised nationally by NBA TV. The Spurs have disappointed thus far in starting 2-3 and were stunned at home on Saturday night by New Orleans. San Antonio was brilliant offensively in the 2014 NBA Final wins over Miami, but ranks just 26 points in this season. The 4-2 Clippers have been rather up and down, but they responded to a tongue-lashing from coach Doug Rivers to post 106-102 win over Portland on Saturday. JJ Redick broke out of a shooting slump with 30 points, and Blake Griffin added 23 while playing sick. Jamal Crawford scored 20 points in his first start of the season. Crawford is one of the NBA's best 6 men, so it will be interesting to see if Rivers continues to start him. That's a wrap, everyone. Have a good one. For SBR Picks, this is Nadja Holtz.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round. A real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.